time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
And what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, and joining me is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
And the killing machine himself, Bobby Amone.
What's killing you, fucks?
And Big Johnny D.
What's going on, Gorehounds?
Today is June 8th, 2020, and we got a doozy for you today. But first, it's time for your Life. Big Johnny D, what'd you do this week?
Well, I'm going to pause this for a little second and just do a shout out. Happy Ghostbusters Day, everybody.
Yes.
It's
It's a wonderful day.
Right? Let's see. This week worked more on my man cave shitter, so it should be done by this weekend. So
Nice.
score for me. On a somewhat positive note, I am actually back to first shift as of today, officially. All right. It is not my job that I had prior.
Nice.
It's not, which kind of sucks because I really did love that job, and I am still fighting to get back into that spot. However, at least I am on a normal sleep schedule again. So, and luckily, it's didn't hinder with me being on the show, so that always makes me obviously super happy.
Then you know something. It's a wonderful thing.
Hell yeah, lovely hat, by the way, sir. What's
Brody.
up, Brody? Dan?
What's up, guys?
Yes,
What's up,
Wilson. Or is it Voight? Anyways.
Depends on the day.
Oh, fuck. No, so I finally actually got to dip my toe in some Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, which is fucking amazing. And dude, I'm so I hope they bring out another story after this, or this is something that other companies continue to do where they just, obviously extended DLC in all games is, a thing, but legit main campaign story or even a whole new story on top of it. The fact that Shang Tsung leads this whole thing is fucking phenomenal, dude. But yeah. I don't want to go too far into it because I'm sure Chad being an MK guy, he wants to play this.
Real quick, anybody in the comments, please let us know what the audio sounds like, just so we can fix it early in the show. Just
if need be.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, keep going, Daddy.
But no, man. Other than that, I nice chill week, man. And like I said, pretty much back to my normal schedule. Pre-corona.
Pre-corona.
Bump. Chad, how have you been, my brother?
I have been well. Aside from work, not much has been going on. Over the weekend, we actually had to buy a new air conditioner, which kind of sucks. But it was a serious downgrade. We had a 12,000 BTU portable air conditioner in the window, and turns out that thing was not working to capacity because we replaced it with a little window 5,000 BTU unit that actually keeps it a lot cooler.
Ooh.
So, in fair point, the upright ones always suck in compared to the actual window-based ones.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't think it'd be that much of a difference because you're looking at 12,000 versus 5,000. It's a huge difference.
Huge.
Right. Huge. You should have went the 12,000 window-based one, dude, and then just literally froze your nuts off.
They didn't have a 12,000. They had a 5,000, a 6,000, and a 14,000. And I didn't feel like paying $500 for a 14,000 one.
The Big Daddy one, dude. Right?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's listen, we're gonna turn our shit into a fucking meat box, bro.
Really?
Yo, let me tell you something. In my house, that's exactly what it is in the summer.
Right? It's gotta be. Nice, dude.
And another adult purchase, we got a new mattress.
Ooh, memory foam.
Yes, it's one of the mattress, the ones in a box. It's memory from.
Is it purple?
No, it's
God damn it! I was so excited. I want to know somebody with the purple mattress.
I do have the purple pillow. I don't have the purple mattress.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. Those things are great,
bro. That was $150 fucking pillow.
$100 pillow?
No, it was like
$150.
It's $50 pillow. I thought it was $100.
150.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, dude.
I would pay 40 for my pillow.
Oh.
Listen, my wife bought that shit without me. Listen, she can't tell me the price because I will totally be like, whoa! So she gets that shit, like, you know, and obviously apologizes for it later. So she's like, at first she's like, hey, just check out this pillow. See how awesome it is. It's a super cooling pillow. I'm like, oh, wow, this is really fucking nice. And then as soon as I like instantly love it, I was like, how much did you fucking pay for these? Like, these are way too nice for what I would fucking. Yeah.
Where'd
She's
you
like,
get
you didn't
them
want them online, dude. She got them from the Purple store.
Yeah, I got
Like he said, dude, like TJ said with the Purple mattress, I want one of those fucking mattresses, dude.
Super dope.
Purple mattress, if you're listening, sponsor.
I could do a really
perfect sleepwear after Gore N More.
Yes.
Right?
But no, like I said, the new mattress has like the springs inside the mattress and everything, so it's nice and balanced. I said, hey, next time we have sex, I don't have to do anything. I just lay here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The bed do the work.
Waterbed style.
Yeah. Oh man, that's one of my biggest regrets was never getting to do it on a waterbed.
Nightmare on Elm Street 4 style.
Yeah. So yeah,
In the bed.
and next week I was supposed to be going on vacation, but I don't have anyone to watch the dog for me, so I am staying home, and everybody else is going to Ocean City, Maryland.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's nice too.
Dude, are you gonna be pulling a risky business, man?
yeah, I'm gonna
Underwear.
get around in our underwear.
No.
I told my dog, I said, "Don't worry, Flash. I'll take you out. We'll get you some bitches while we're there going."
Yeah.
Also, listeners, what do you guys think of the new layout? Should we keep it this way? I see now that it displays a lot more of the cool stuff that I have on my wall. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Here, gasmic, says Mr. Kane.
What is that, 150 degrees? You had to go there, Stephanie.
Oh shit!
As you can see, the wife commented on my thing about the bed.
This is so much better now that Chad and I can make eye contact.
That's hot.
Yes, it makes this show so much more intimate.
So
But
that's
yeah,
what
like I say, that's. I think that's about it for my week. Big Bobby, what about you, buddy?
Well, it was another week of work. Really, not too much. There was no COVID stopping us from working, so that's been the same. Let's see. What did I do Saturday? What the fuck did I do Saturday? I don't remember.
Hopefully you enjoyed the weather, bro.
I did enjoy the weather. Oh, yeah, that's right. I went up to New Hope with a couple of friends, and we went out there. A lot of places are doing the outdoor dining now, so that's what we did while we were out there.
Nice.
And then I was watching horror movies Saturday night, but don't ask me what I watched. I don't fucking remember.
Must not have been good.
Ooh. No, it was good. I was fucking tired.
For you audio listeners, I'm doing finger quotes right now.
Tired. No, I was beat to shit. And then Sunday had a barbecue at my lady friend's house, and then that's it. There wasn't really too much going on. And I got some DVDs I'll be watching now between tomorrow and this weekend, so it's gonna be good. That's about it. Not too much going on here. DJ, what about you?
Well, as I say every week, podcast here, podcast there, podcast everywhere. But spent a lot of time with the girls this weekend, spent some time outside, went to the family camp, hung out with the family there. Hold on, got a burp coming. Okay.
Ooh.
So,
Boy.
yes. I don't have anything new that I got. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for stuff to come on in. Yeah. Really wish Vinegar Syndrome wasn't so fucking backed up, because then I'd be able to get that Amityville collection.
Yeah, no kidding. I really want
Backed up.
Oh, yeah, they're backed up bad. They need some laxatives.
They're backed up so bad that they had to shut down their website just so everybody there could help fill the orders.
Bingo.
Damn.
That's like good and bad.
Yes.
That just means. Oh, go ahead.
Other than that, just watched wrestling as I do per usual. Watched a couple movies. Saw that Event Horizon got announced for a special release today for a Blu-ray release.
Yeah, and fingers crossed they'll find some of that lost footage. They're trying.
Also, did you guys notice? Did we watch this on Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You notice that the quality dropped on certain scenes.
Yes.
Okay, there must be an unrated cut that we got.
Yeah, because it was the anniversary.
I noticed this. It was when she was interviewing him in the house,
and whenever she was fucking him, there was an extra. There was an extended fucking sequence.
Yeah.
There's like an extra couple seconds when she's riding.
Reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good girl.
Anyway,
Never seen.
fucking around with these mic setups here. I can't find one that's comfortable. Last week I had it behind me. This one I kind of have beside me. This one seems to be working the best, and I don't have to reach for the mouse as much. But hopefully, I find one that works. I was looking at Samson. Makes some pretty good mic stands. Might have to upgrade.
Samsonite.
Yeah.
But anyway, also I'd like to announce to all your do-backers out there that Matt Sterling has officially rejoined the Do Back Discussion Network. We'll be starting a new show with our lovely Gorehound Cameron Mealer.
All right.
And it will be called Comics and Kaijus.
Nice.
Awesome.
Real quick.
Last night, yes.
Did any of you guys here see the new Invisible Man movie?
No, but I look forward to seeing it soon.
I checked it out. That's what I forgot to say. I checked it out last Thursday or Friday. You guys got to check it out. They really did very well with it. Like they upped their shit with it.
Actually, before we get into the episode, we can get Brody slice of life, and he can talk about Invisible Man. He actually watched that movie in theaters, I think.
Yo, put him up because it was fucking good, dude.
He said for us to call him before he went to work. So,
oh, that's right. He's got to be in working like what?
Yep. Just
30 minutes.
Let me turn his channel on real quick.
Do it.
The way I have it set up now. Works like a glove, though. I'll tell you what.
Does it fit like one too?
Mm-hmm.
And to answer Joe's question, I mean, we could show you our buttholes, but I'm not really sure what that would do for the audio only.
Hello.
My doppelganger, Kanga Banger, Brody Kane from down under. What's up, buddy?
Not much, my amigo. Just getting shit ready for work. How are you?
Pretty good. So, Bobby's talking about The Invisible Man. Thoughts on that film?
Oh, mate, I absolutely loved it.
Mm.
It's a cool throw. But it's a more modern day grounded type of Invisible Man. It's more realistic. I was reading an interview somewhere that, actually, I better not, that'll spoil it. But anyway, Lee Winnell actually said in interviews, we wanted to go in the direction of making this more realistic and for a new audience too. So that was kind of cool, his approach to that. But I absolutely loved it. And Lee Winnell, he's starting to up his game in the horror genre too. I don't know if you ever saw Upgrade. That was his previous film.
With Tom Hardy?
The Tom Hardy lookalike, actually. I think it's Logan Marshall Green.
Okay.
But well, Blumhouse is behind this as well.
Okay.
Filmed here out in Australia. I thought it was really, really cool how they approached it. And if they were to start off a dark, was it the Dark Universal Monsters?
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely heading in the right direction. I read somewhere that James Wan wants to do like a Frankenstein version. So,
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, for sure. So, and then I think, what are they doing at the moment? Like a Wolfman type film with Ryan Gosling?
That's what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah. So, other than that, but The Invisible Man, so good. And there's so many twists and turns in it. It's like, it's good. Treat yourself.
Excellent. So, thoughts on this week's film, which is Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
Leslie. Well, what I love about the film, it feels like a throwback to the old MTV behind the scenes film, probably hence the title Behind the Scenes. Is it Behind the Scenes?
Behind the Mask.
Behind the Mask.
Behind the Mask, that's it, yeah. But yeah, like going on the journey with like the serial killer, I thought that was a nice touch to the mockumentary and horror genre.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something different, something fresh for that time too, I think. But I love the cameos, they're fun. The dark humor's hilarious, and man, that titty scene. Whew, she could cut glass with them titties.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, question. Who was filming them after the doco crew packed up?
You know, that's a good question. And I think it's just the whole shift of the film from the documentary style to the more cinematic. I don't think that's needed to be explained more so that you just have to accept it.
Yeah,
literally when she said the documentary is over.
I've got an answer for that. And
the moment she says this documentary is over, they switch to the cinematic style.
Yeah, and that would be director Scott Glosserman.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just fucking around with that one. Yeah. I think that backfired on me. I don't think that delivered as well as I'd like to. Damn it. But yeah. was good to actually go back and explore this film. Like, I remember watching it as a kid, and I wasn't really, because I was only a kid watching it, I wasn't really up with the premise of it, but I love the look, the design of Leslie, and just nightmare fuel, I reckon. But yeah, no, overall enjoyed it.
Score.
It's a fun film, and score. I will give it a 3.8.
Fair enough. That's a 3.8. Okay, Brody. Well, thank you for your 2 cents, and we will call you next week.
No worries. Cheers, boys. Have a good one.
See you, buddy.
Later.
Later, Brody.
Okay, so that was Brody Kane, my doppelganger banger from down under. So this week's film, as he said, is Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon, directed by Scott Glosserman, written by Scott Glosserman and David Stevie, produced by Scott Glosserman, starring Nathan Bassel. I don't know. Fuck that. Leslie Vernon / Leslie Mancuso, Angela Goethals as Taylor Gentry, Robert Englund as Doc Halloran, Kate Lang Johnson as Kelly, Scott Wilson as Eugene / Billy, Zelda Rubinstein as Mrs. Collinwood, Bridget Newton as Jamie, Ben Pace as Doug, Chrissy Carlson as Lauren, Brian Spelling as Todd with 2 Ds. Music by Gordy Hub. When the hell have you seen this film with one?
My name is Todd.
Music by Gordy Hab with 2 A. Cinematography by Jason Present. Edited by Sean Present. Oh, his brother. Distributed by Anchor Bay Entertainment. Released October 13th, 2006. A runtime of 92 midgets. Budget, we don't know. Gross, 69,136. And I don't got the trailer yet, so you're going to have to be patient.
You son of a bitch.
This was my first view of the movie, so I was, part of me was a little disappointed, I will say, but I do like what they were trying to do with it.
Give it a second chance. I felt the same way the first time I watched it. This was my second time viewing it. I liked it a lot more better this second.
Yeah, I will give it a second view. I mean, what I will say, I love the look of Leslie, but I will also say with that look, given like a proper, like really good horror movie, like the background of him, it would really fit perfect.
Well, keep in mind, this had a really, really, really low budget too.
RoboFuck's here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, of course.
What's up, RoboFuck?
Yeah, fuck.
Ooh.
What?
I liked it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. I think it works. Ah!
That's what she said.
I'm going to make Chad go away. Okay, guys. Chad, do the thing with the thing.
The thing with the thing. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay.
The boy murdered Silas, buried his body in the field, and dragged Molly from the house, hanging her in the farm's apple orchard.
I would totally agree with that.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much cardio I have to do.
Favorite line in the whole movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There's that whole thing. Making it look
Bobby,
like
if you watch this again, I guarantee you will fucking appreciate it 1,000 times more.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again. I only had
probably
start obsessing about a girl and start stalking her, killing everybody that gets in the way.
That does seem to happen a lot with you guys.
That boy, he's going to be the best yet.
There are 11 exits from the first floor.
another 8 or 9 that might be.
Bobby has graduated from remotes to a bottle.
All the obvious weapons. I've sabotaged.
Oh, there we go.
Why are you doing this?
Also, if you recognize that young lady, she is from Home Alone 1 and 2.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Yes, she is.
Is that legit, or are you
plan?
just
How will
saying
this
that
work?
because she's ginger?
You won't like what
That's
No, she is.
that's Lenny McAllister.
Man, I think like she would have been way older compared to the time.
I feel like she was like a preteen then.
That's true. That's 2006.
We got film on those cameras, boys.
Cannot stand here and let this happen.
Don't you get it? We're in this now. We're part of his equation.
We're right where you want.
Guy looks so familiar. Also, did you notice the guy's name is Bart also looks familiar?
Yeah, I can't quite place him.
Who knew?
That was a
Very familiar build.
Yeah, and the house looks. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah,
I feel like
You know,
he painted
I
the
thought
door,
I've seen
though.
that house about a few thousand times.
But I don't remember a green door. I thought it was always red.
Yeah, but the guy who went in it, who the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a big guy.
we'll have to talk about that, right?
Hmm.
Meow. So, legendary maniacs Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger. Now meet Leslie Vernon, the next great psycho slasher. Nathan Basil, Invasion, started as Vernon, a good-natured killing machine who invites a documentary film crew to follow him as reminisces with murder mentor Scott Wilson, The Walking Dead. Evades a psychiatrist nemesis, Robert Englund, from A Nightmare on Elm Street. You know him as Freddy Krueger. Deconstructs Freudian symbolism and meticulously plots his upcoming slaughter spree. But when the actual carnage begins, where do you draw the line between voyeuristic thrills, mythic evil, and good old-fashioned slasher movie mayhem? Boys, discuss.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, this was your pick, so why don't you begin, buddy?
Hell yeah, dude. Well, Bobby asked before the show was going how many, or maybe it was Chaz, I'm apologize. How many times I've seen this, and this is probably easily my like 20th time, dude. I don't give a shit. I'll totally admit it. I caught this a few years after it came out, probably I want to say like maybe 2008, 2009, and I instantly fell in love with it. Obviously, if you guys haven't been able to tell from my picks, I always like a little comedy in my fucking horror, and usually just like a good mix.
Never wrong with that.
I mean, there's always a little bit, but this one obviously has.
That's our entire show.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
This is true.
But no, man, I love the nods. Like, obviously, this is a huge love letter to all our favorite classic slashers. And I love the character. I love how how he reacts or how he acts while they're filming him for the documentary, and then like actually when he gets into his Leslie Vernon mode and stuff like that. And it's cool to actually get really behind the head. I don't know. It was just a cool little meta take. I like the idea of even when they bring in the classic slashers that, they're just because they're so awesome serial killers that there's actually kind of more of like a mysticism to them or something like that.
I'd be okay with just this film because, this film did it better than Scream and won't have to require 4 movies.
Right.
Yeah.
This is true. Yeah.
Although I always wanted
can
a
say
sequel,
that.
I'm not going to lie.
And they've been trying to get a sequel off the ground, but they really can't come up with a great idea. They say it has to be better than the original, and I'm okay if they don't do a sequel.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Sometimes you just don't need it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good on its own. I think it actually made I think it has a comic book series, though. It started a little bit.
Yes, it does.
So it did, it did try to go somewhere with it. But yeah, man, I mean,
I think it's called Before the Mask.
I don't remember.
I think you're right. But Bobby, you said this was your first watch. Chad, you said this was your second watch.
Second for me, yes.
Yeah, this was my first. So I mean, I went in going like a more horror-esque movie. I mean, it was horror, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting a little more out of it. But I mean, I actually have videos here that as I'm watching as you're talking, and I'm like, okay, I totally get where it was going. So now I got to give it a second watch. The only thing I would say is if they did Leslie Vernon like again, put his whole outfit like in a horror movie straight up, then he could really fucking kill it. But I would say for a first watch, yeah, I was like, but as I look back, Yeah, okay, I get it. So, yes. That's all I have to say right now.
Fair. Chad, your thoughts, buddy? He's just taking in Bobby's.
It's just something TJ sent me. That's all. But yeah, I didn't. Like Bobby said, and the first time I saw it, I was expecting like more straight up horror. But then when I saw that it was going documentary style, I'm like, okay, I kind of get this. And then when it switches the last third of the movie into like an actual slasher movie, I didn't enjoy it the first time. I liked it better when it was just the documentary part. But watching it on a second viewing, I appreciated that a lot more.
Fucking dig off, mate. Hey.
What's up? Is that Brody?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he kills me.
I'll cut your fucking dick off, mate. Hey.
The mate makes it like 10,000 times better.
I'm not sure if that's as good or better than last week's.
Oh man, last week's was pretty clutch.
Last week's was really good.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I mean, and I'm not sure. I'm still kind of back and forth on how much I like the fact that they kind of imply that this shares a universe with Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers. That didn't really need to be in the movie, but you know, I really did. There's a lot going on.
But if it wasn't in universe, then it's just Scream.
Right. And there is another killer that I will get into in my notes.
Okay.
They also did mention Chucky as well.
Yeah,
they did
at one point. And
there's a lot of references in this. Like apparently there's the Hellraiser puzzle box.
Red Rabbit.
I was saying Red Rabbit in right in the beginning.
There's a lot of that.
Okay, is there any more we want to discuss before Chad takes a look behind the curtain so we can?
Well, you said this was your third, fourth viewing, TJ?
Third.
So obviously you're a fan.
Mm-hmm.
So
loved it.
I mean, obviously, you know, we all know that you love the slashers. So
yes, seeing that I hate Scream and then seeing this at first, I was like, "Oh, okay, this isn't too bad. Oh, I really like this." And then whenever it went to cinematic, I was like, "Oh, yeah, you know that meme with Vince McMahon."
Right? Oh yeah,
that was my stages of this movie.
Nice.
And I like that it gave you a little bit of like the A camera work in a couple scenes before, like obviously leading up to the third act. But no, man,
Halloween Resurrection would have done it this way properly,
right?
Somebody got POV cam.
I will say,
Rhymes.
I will say the only thing I wish, and I know there's a couple edited scenes, or I think they're edited up, but I wish we got more Robert Englund in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my only, like, for what his character was supposed to be, you know what I mean? Essentially Dr. Loomis. I was hoping he would have been we got a little bit more with him, but
yeah.
Obviously, you know, they were told not to talk to him.
I also wish that he would have been I stabbed him 6 times.
Oh,
that would have been fucking great.
He's just a man.
He's just a man. I stabbed him 6 times.
So, Chad, crack open those notes, baby.
All right. Let's get balls deep. When Leslie first takes Taylor and her crew to meet Eugene and his wife, the car parked in Eugene's driveway is the same color, make, and model as the car seen in director Sam Raimi's movies.
Bum, bum, bum.
This was Zelda Rubinstein's last movie.
Okay. That was the little girl from Poltergeist, right?
No, she was the old lady from Poltergeist.
Old lady from Poltergeist.
This house is clean.
The little girl's dead.
Little lady.
At the beginning, Taylor is standing in front of the Red Rabbit pub. This is a reference to the Red Rabbit matchbook found by Dr. Loomis in Halloween.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The first time Taylor interviews Eugene and his wife, a lament configuration puzzle box from Hellraiser can be seen sitting on the table.
Okay.
I'm actually surprised nobody else picked up on that. When Leslie and the graduate students are scoping out potential victims at school, he makes eye contact with the young
one I
girl.
didn't see.
As this happens, 3 girls can be spotted playing jump rope in the background, like in Little Girls Nightmare.
Yep.
I didn't notice it the first time. I noticed it this time, though. Leslie's real surname is exposed to be Mancuso. Frank Mancuso Jr. was the producer of most of the Friday the 13th movies.
Facts.
Ooh.
Of course.
Not some hack like Cunningham.
Oh!
Several character names are references to classic horror films. For instance, Doc Halloran is a mashup of Danny Torrance's nickname Doc in The Shining and Dick Halloran from the same movie, and Jamie being a reference to Jamie Lee Curtis, who is the final girl in several slasher movies such as Halloween and Prom Night. Zelda Rubinstein used her signature voice from Poltergeist while telling the legend of Leslie Vernon to the girl in the library.
Loved it.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah.
Doc Halloran's wardrobe and beard is nearly identical to that of Donald Pleasance's Dr. Loomis from the Halloween film franchise.
Yep.
When Leslie is applying his makeup while being interviewed about his target, the song playing in the background, which was noticed by Brody Kane in the chat, is the same as that heard at the end of The Shining, where Jack Torrance appears in the photo. Midnight, the Stars and You, sung by Al Bowley and the Ray Noble Orchestra.
Nice.
When Leslie first shows the crew his home, he introduces his two pet turtles as Church and Zoe. These are the names of the resurrected pets from the Pet Sematary film franchise, Church being the cat from Pet Sematary and Zoe the dog from Pet Sematary 2.
Yep.
There's so many.
I love it.
I only keep pets that I could eat.
That was a great line.
Well, now wait a minute.
Which question? Can't you eat all pets? Theoretically?
Depends on where you're going and what you're going to do. We are not going down this road.
Bro, he's a serial killer. Does it really?
The town in which the movie is set, Glen Echo, is based on a real neighborhood in Montgomery County, Maryland, near where writer and director Scott Glosserman grew up. A notable feature of the area being a turn-of-the-century amusement park that stood mostly abandoned for several decades as it deteriorated and earned a fitting haunted reputation among locals. The carousel, for which the park is known, is referenced in the Glen Echo Entertainment logo.
Nice.
Huh.
There are two connections to Black Christmas, TJ.
Boom.
Although never stated directly, it was intended that Eugene is an older Billy from Black Christmas.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And when Leslie's real name is revealed to be Mancuso, that could be a nod to Nick Mancuso, who played Billy in the first one.
Fuck
Nice.
it.
So I like the idea of that, of him being Billy.
I want to lick your pretty big pussy.
That mean his wife was the one that ended up with the dead boyfriend at the end?
Could be.
Yeah. Nice.
And that would make sense. Actor Scott Wilson became involved in the film after a suggestion from friend Robert Englund, who was already cast in the film.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Due to the limited budget and location restrictions, some of the script was rewritten during filming to accommodate the filming locations. During filming, several locations needed for certain scenes had yet to be scouted and were discovered in the middle of shooting.
Nice.
That's actually pretty good. I will say the stuff they got.
And in the movie Hatchet 2, Chad, no relation to me, talks about his hometown of Glen Echo and the local boogeyman story there about a guy named Leslie Vernon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And that's all I got, guys.
Speaking of, I think Hatchet's actually going to be coming up pretty soon for us.
Let me look at the schedule real quick. You guys discuss while I look.
Yeah.
Exactly when.
So, those are some good notes, dude. I love the Billy take, by the way, dude. Like, that's awesome. Like, because when you first asked me, and I was thinking, I was like, all right, well, what old school slasher would it be? And I was thinking maybe it could be Norman Bates. But the fact that it was Billy, dude, like that just makes it so much better for me.
I know, I love that. By the way, Hatchet is scheduled for July 20th.
So we got a
week after Aliens.
Really? Back to back.
You mean another perfect score?
Oh no,
yeah, right. We have all my little toys set up. Hell yeah, dude. So I can't lie, man. I'm gonna be a little light on my big questions because I've watched this movie the most.
For the Aliens one, if you what's the Mexican girl?
Vasquez.
Dress up like Vasquez for that episode with like a wife beater and maybe like a bandana.
Yeah, done. I can do that.
Done.
Just up like Bill Paxton.
Game over, man. Game over.
Fucking love it.
Bobby needs to get a wig and go full nude.
I'm gonna need some royalties for that.
You can just sit in the corner and chew on your remote the entire episode.
Yeah.
Or bottle. Okay, Johnny. Questions.
So, all right.
Now make it a chicken.
The one biggest question I got for you, gentlemen, and I might screw up the names, but it was one of the two cameramen, the guy who survived. I think that was Todd. I think Doug was the bigger guy.
Double D's.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you think Todd was in on it the whole time?
Negative.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think anybody was aware of what was going on other than Leslie.
We know that.
Well, the only reason I ask is because Leslie never actually tries to kill Todd. He literally knocks him out, and he's the only one he actually does that to. Everyone else he tries to kill.
Does he kill the other cameraman?
Yeah, he did.
He breaks his neck. And he puts him in
such a fight.
So he is literally, he's the only one. He puts up the fight, which he could literally stab him, seeing he just did it with fucking.
Yeah, but he removed his mask and kind of like really got personal with him.
Who? The big guy?
Todd.
Well, no, you're thinking of Doug, which was the bigger guy.
Yeah.
He took his mask off and then he got his. But Todd was the guy who stood up. He's like, you're going to have to go through me. All he does is knock him out. You know what I mean?
It's true.
He
because he wasn't concerned about them. They weren't.
But that does pose an interesting possibility.
But he tries.
How did they get the connection to Leslie Vernon in the first place?
Right. Why would
Leslie seek them out?
You think he sought them out?
Yeah, but, right. But he could even seek them out. But how? You know what I'm saying? Like
they wouldn't know.
Their whole purpose was to film a serial killer. And granted, yeah, he could find them, but I feel like there's still got to be one tie, which could easily lead into a sequel. Like he really set, you know what I mean? Like he set
But we
that
also
up.
see that he's willing to travel to all of these different places and has all these different women picked out.
I'm not saying he's not good at his craft. Obviously, he was trained by Billy, but
just also, what if it was never in the plan to have to kill Todd? Simple as that.
I mean, it's obviously he had to. They even talked about how he had to adjust his plan because they were part of it.
And like he said, it doesn't matter either way. You guys don't see me after tonight.
Right.
This is true. Yeah.
There was another thought that even Doug was a plant because technically you don't see him. Like, even though you hear the snap, like you don't see it. And supposedly that's where they're going to lead with the sequel. It was going to be one of the two guys were supposed to be tied into it. So I wanted to know from you guys if you thought you saw this movie to where it could even be possible.
That could be, because we don't even know for sure that Doug is dead. He could have just been playing dead when she found him in the shed.
Right. But I still think just because he didn't actually try to attack the other guy with a sickle, where everybody else he was killing left and right.
But he also didn't kill Doc Halloran.
He tried to. He stabbed him right in the chest. Like he meant to, but Doc just didn't die.
Okay, maybe he meant to like kill Todd with that head smash.
Because he's
not Jason. He's not strong enough to do something.
Yeah, no, that's
neck. He literally walked by and ripped the dude's fucking head out and broke his neck on the fucking windowsill.
Wait, what? When?
That is true. He did have some moments of strength here, so that could have been a possibility.
The neck snap.
Which
Whenever
one?
they were in the car. I think it was during.
Yeah, but no,
what could have happened.
In the what could have, he smashed out the window with a sickle, and then he grabbed the guy's head and he rolled it on the glass. He didn't pull him through or anything.
I thought he broke his neck.
No, he smashed it through, and then he grabbed it, and then he fucking just mashed his head on the glass.
Oh, Tyler says that he said what he said right before his head was crushed. Is said, "I think I knew you were the one."
Yes.
Honestly, I think he was just trying to martyr himself.
Kind of become the legend. Yeah.
Yes, right. That way he was sought after. Seen as Voorhees, Myers, and Kruger. That way he's seen as the same on par with them.
And obviously he planned on coming back because
at the end
he already put the that gel on the fire retardant.
Yep. Which was an awesome little thing that they even said that, because you were just like, fucking came through. But that's why I always wanted a sequel, man, because that credit was just a great little ending to it, and it was just like, God damn it. But you know what? Sometimes a one-off is good.
Yes.
But that was honestly my big question for the week. I don't really have a lot of other ones from this one, unless you gentlemen do.
I didn't really have any questions, and I took very few notes because I didn't feel it really needed. I thought the film did a pretty good job speaking for itself.
Yeah. I just wanted to watch this and like really see what it was. So yeah, I had nothing for it.
Oh yeah. And like TJ mentioned earlier, if you guys are listening to this right now and you haven't watched it, it's on Prime right now. So check that shit out for sure. But yeah.
And if you love it, buy the Scream Factory Blu-ray.
Oh man, right?
I think that's what I'm going to do after my second viewing of it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Something wrong with Bobby's audio.
Uh-oh.
Really?
What did I do?
He's coming in good on me.
I don't know. It just sounds like he's extra loud. Maybe if you... Is your TV on, damn it?
No, it's off.
Okay. Maybe turn down your sensitivity on your microphone just a little bit on your computer. That's all. So where are we, guys?
We are on the douche
of the movie.
Who do we got?
Actually, I think douche of the movie goes to the girl that they thought was going to be the final girl.
Yeah.
She was kind of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
Was she, though? I mean...
yeah, wait a minute.
She was just trying to get her fuck on, and everybody's like, wow, way to not be a virgin. And it's like, wait, fuck off, dicks. I don't know. This one was kind of hard for me because, like,
yeah,
you want to say Leslie, but it's like, yeah, but Leslie's the bad guy. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be.
Yeah, you're kind of rooting for him the whole time, even though, he's killing people.
Even though you shouldn't be.
He's a sympathetic bad guy. He lets you see it from the other side.
Yes.
Excuse me. Douche, man. I don't know. Yeah,
this is a tough one. This is a tough call,
right? Because there's not really. I mean, all the camera guys are really nice. There's nobody really.
Well, you might say the doctor to, especially for the cafe scene. Like, what are you guys doing here,
guys? Leslie was the douche.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be. It's
Fuck them over.
Yeah, this is true. So Leslie, he's the douche.
I mean, he did a lot of stalking and a lot of setup for all that.
Man, it was a lot of cardio, man.
Dude, that and when she's like, isn't it kind of like cheating when he's telling him all about the house setup? And he's like, well, logistically, I'm vastly outnumbered here. Fucking
got a
love
point.
It. I love it. And the other best line is when she asked them, why don't they smash out the bottom windows? And he's like, you know what? You think they would, but they never do. It's always the second floor. It's like, why the fuck is that? Love it. But all right, so douche is Leslie. So
and they were probably taking shots at Halloween 4 there whenever this says it never turns out good when they go on the roof.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Yeah. That's very true.
So
Chad's questions.
That brings us to favorite kill.
Disney cranberry sauce, Chad. No, it's not. It's not. So, favorite kill. It's a good question.
I don't know if it technically counts as a kill, but I'm gonna have to go with the apple crush at the end, dude.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually, I'll agree with Johnny on that one. I did like that. So yes,
I gotta go with the post hole digger to the chest.
Ooh, nice with the hard
was
push.
a good one too.
Especially because he called out. He's like, then he meets a post hole digger in the chest, and then he plays it up.
And then he puts it in the guy's hand. The guy's hand is still alive. It just grasps it a little.
That dude's hairdo is fucking perfect mid 2000s stoner, dude. And what the
yes,
fuck?
It is. Oh my god,
like that weird little tuft on the front and then shaved.
Yes.
Holy shit!
So yeah, that's my pick. Is post hole to the digger to the chest.
Nice, boss man. Tough one, huh?
Not a lot of kills stood out in this. This is more story driven than kill driven.
Right, because they're kind of half of them are cutaways.
Yeah, because we're seeing it from the perspective of the cameraman for half the film, and a lot of the kills happen.
I did like some of the kills that they showed that actually weren't kills. It was just them describing how the events were going to play out.
Yeah,
you got the classic pitchfork to the chest.
Yeah, I'd have to say the pitchfork because that was so Friday the 13th Part 3.
Even though we didn't, it doesn't.
So I'd say basement kill. That was super Friday the 13th Part 3.
I love the direct titty shot, by the way, when he's explaining.
Oh my god, that was great!
Yeah, the nipples were so large.
Dude, I love it. She's like, "Do we really need this?" He's like, "Hey,
isn't that a big gratuitous?"
I'm telling the story here.
I'm telling the story here.
Fucking love it, dude.
Like I say, that was the most hilarious gratuitous titty shot ever.
Right?
Hey,
oh,
a little bit. Free the titties.
Okay, all so right. best scene then, guys.
Best scene,
whole ending for me.
I like whenever they go to the house to explain the layout and everything and how he's going to do it. That's my.
I like the whole cinematic, like horror movie ending to all of it. So yes, the whole premise.
I think I'm going to go with what I said before, where they're playing out how the events are going to play, and it's actually playing like a movie.
Right.
While he's describing it, and then like she's describing how they're going to get away. And he's like, wait, aren't you forgetting something? And it pauses and rewinds.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say the whole library scene, dude. When like things really start to like. Like
TJ, look what RoboFuck said.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
Essentially.
But no, man, the whole library scene, dude. Just because, like, you know, it was all the documentary up until it was like, boom, he suited up. And then it finally gave you, you know, obviously Robert Englund came in, and it was cool. Like, it showed how all his fucking planning worked out. Like, yeah, they had the little brick thing beforehand, but that was just a quick like demo.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Like, this is.
Okay, so we lost
Johnny.
John. Okay.
There he is.
Here we are. Wrong can't.
John fixed it before you come back in, and there's probably a 90% chance that you will sound like the Chocolate Rain guy.
Oh, please, God.
Yes.
I don't hear anything. Apple Orchard scene near the end looked beautiful in cinematography.
He's not wrong.
Okay, John will be back as soon as he can. So, guys, we all said best scene.
Yes.
Did the opening scene hook you in? Yes.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because that was the whole diner scene.
Yes. Like him spooking her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But from her perspective.
But that was kind of a nice swerve because it set it up like it was going to be a typical slasher, and then documentary.
Yes.
All right. Is everything good?
Yep.
Ah, damn it. He sounds normal.
Johnny, talk.
Hello.
Don't fuck with me like that, man.
Sorry, Gorehounds, you're not getting Chocolate Rain tonight.
Get you wonder where I've been. Yeah. Where the fuck were we at? All right.
We were just asking, did the opening scene hook you in?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Loved it. A little. I mean, it gave you that. If you didn't watch the trailer beforehand and you had no idea the whole documentary, you think you were getting a normal movie right from the get-go. That obviously switches. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
So, best hits, hottest girl would have to go to the not virgin.
Really?
Yeah.
She was
Best
pretty hot,
hits has
dude.
to go to her because she's the only one that we saw her tits.
No, the
That wasn't
titties were
her.
the short girl. That was the
Oh,
short.
that's right.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm still going to agree with the. I'm
You know, I'm still going to go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Because you know what? She looked like Bobby tall, and I just would, you know, who doesn't want to climb that?
Plus, she was really enjoying the reverse cowgirl.
Yeah,
bro, she was.
I mean,
really,
who doesn't?
She was. Yeah, but she was throwing the tea. She was fucking throwing the North Carolina shit in, dude. Like, you know,
She was.
She was bucking that Bronco.
I could stay out for longer than 8 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, so everyone, Bobby.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You going with Rodeo Chick? All right.
Rodeo Chick.
Did the score set the mood?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
what score
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually really, really good. Well done.
Indeed. Yes.
Best song would have to be "Psycho Killer" by the Talking Heads at the end.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a great tune.
Me humming that all week.
I've been humming all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite character?
Leslie.
Dude, Leslie, hands down.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's not even a debate.
Was it scary? No, not intended to be.
No.
No.
Well, it's certainly not scary, but it had its moments of wait, what?
I think the only time that you maybe would say not even unsettling, but at least like I think is when he first like chokes her up against the van after they talk to Doc Holloway.
Yes.
And he was really starting to like
that was
show a little bit.
that
You were
was
just like, oh yeah.
Oh, shit. Fuck you, man.
Right. You're just like, oh shit, dude. And all right, here's another question for you guys. They watched him murder the librarian, and he's already kind of threatened them and shit. Why do they still get surprised when he first kills the couple in the fucking top of the house? They were like, oh shit, it's really happening. It's like, wait, what? It's like, dude,
Because it's like the beginning, like this like the whole the whole plan that he laid out to kill all those people. Like it's all coming together like right now. And
I did like,
yeah, I think that's how I saw it too.
I don't know. It was just funny because they seemed more shocked that he was actually killing those people. I'm like, but you literally just watched him murder a midget fucking librarian, dude. Like,
maybe there was a reason why they just didn't care about that librarian.
That's not just any midget librarian. That's Tangina the magic midget.
Dude.
Caroline, don't go into the line.
Come on, show some respect. Oh, by the way, she is a Pittsburgh native.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very nice.
And that is
scary.
proof that it is in the water.
But yes, to go back to the question, scary? No.
Okay. So does it hold up today? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It'll hold up.
Good or bad acting?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Very good.
Superb. Very superb.
Thought it was on point for what they had to do. Absolutely.
Maybe we could have got a little bit more Kane Hodder, you know.
A little bit, just a skosh.
Just a little, right?
No, listen, his face when he just turned around was a big like, what the fuck you looking at?
That was just the dad saying, "Get the fuck off my lawn, dude."
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
did he really kill the librarian, or did she just faint?
I thought.
No, he definitely.
he
definitely stabbed her in the back.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then he pulled it out.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
never pull out here. Okay, cinematography. I will say, Matt, only because the first part of the film was like found footage style, and I'm not the hugest fan of that. But I will have to say the cinematic last third of the film is great, and I will have to say the intermittent little spots that we did get of the what would happen type thing that Chad mentioned earlier. There were some really cool shots in that, i.e. the review mirror shot of him standing.
Yes, I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yes. And then also, i.e. the body dragging scene. Super dope. And if you laid a fucking synth track or some other music under that, it would have been fucking awesome. But since it's such a raw type scene, you just hear the body dragging.
Right.
So I think those two scenes are like, for one, that scene's set up to be super comical, but also like fucking disturbing. And then the other one is just so like, it looks iconic for the movie. The rear mirror.
Well, not only that, but it gives you that awesome little like where he does the fucking little flip with a sickle.
Yes.
I fucking love that, dude. I don't know why, but you're just like, yeah, dude, like here it fucking comes. But I agree, dude. That was a great shot.
I applaud.
I will say, sorry, go ahead, Chad.
I was just going to disagree with you on the whole thing, not liking the found footage, because it wasn't technically found footage so much as it was like more like a documentary type look to it.
True that.
Which they're really close, but not entirely, because you get different camera angles, different camera shots with the documentary style versus found footage. Usually
I just can't
one camera.
I can't praise cinematography for things that are purposely meant to look like something else rather than more of a cinematic.
But if it's purposely meant to look like something else, then that should actually get praise because they're trying to achieve that.
But it's really
succeeding.
that hard to achieve shitty documentary style stuff.
I mean, they had the weird angles where like sometimes where, you know, they're the super.
I mean, documentary stuff is mostly handheld and then fixed positions type stuff.
Pretty much.
This is true.
Yeah, but these were, you know, still, I think they were still in film school pretty much.
Right.
So they weren't professional documentarians.
I think it was like in the middle of found footage and documentary.
Yeah.
I think it, But I just can't.
But it was intentionally placed in the middle. It wasn't a hack.
Has this director done anything other than this? Have we did any research on that?
I don't think so.
I'll have to look. Let me look. Real quick. You guys.
We should have a hyperlink within the show notes, correct?
Right.
Look.
But no, I'm gonna have to go with Chad because actually that's what I was just gonna say. Like I felt like, you know, for watching documentaries, at least they hit that style well. Like
right.
So it still made you feel like they were trying to do a documentary with the found footage in the documentary, and then obviously it gives you the A cam when you're like, because you're like, no, dude, I want to watch a slasher, but it's like, no, it's giving you fucking everything, dude. It's great.
I will say the jumping back and forth was actually pretty cool. So I did like the cinematography of this film. But like I said, for the first time watch, it took me a little bit to get used to it. So again, I will have to watch it again. And really take it in. You know,
I'm actually kind of glad I didn't know you haven't watched this before. Because if I did, I probably would have told you. Just so like you could have set up. But I don't know. I kind of like the fact that you had a clean slate going straight in. So
yeah, he really hasn't done anything since.
Okay, fair enough. So premise.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
worked
nice
perfect for what it was. Absolutely.
Super meta slasher.
Triple R's, guys, and not the Roadhouse. I would have to say rewind for days.
Oh, absolutely.
I need to rewind, so rewind.
Rewind and buy the new Screen Factory or the older Screen Factory.
Whichever.
I almost want to say reboot just so we can get a sequel. Do
Okay,
like a sequel / reboot, kind of like what we got with Town of the Dreaded Sundown.
You want more?
Yeah, I want more.
Okay. 20 years from now, we will get a female Leslie Vernon. Maybe it's the same, but with tits.
Named Lesby Vernon.
Yes. There
What if there's the sequel idea right there? Is literally Leslie becomes the mentor in the sequel, and there's a new protege, or like he has a new protege.
He's all burned up and shit.
Yeah.
Except
that'd be interesting. That'd be sweet, dude. And Todd was in on it the whole time.
I fucking knew it.
So, guys, you guys want to give the rating?
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too, is 4 out of 5.
Okay. John?
I'm going to give it a 4.5.
And Bobby?
Me being my first time, I have to give it, I'll give it a 3.8.
Okay.
If I have to change my rating,
4.
4?
Woo!
Okay.
4 out of 5. 4 behind the mask, the rise of Leslie Vernon.
That's pretty good.
That's where you're gonna go.
So I got Maneater 96% done.
Nice.
So what about that 4%? What are you waiting for?
What kind of fins you got now? What are you rocking?
I am rocking a the fuck is it? Bone body, bone tail, bone head, electric teeth, and electric fins. That way I can teleport.
Oh
shit. But you have to have all that ramming speed.
I love that's the fucking attributes of a shark.
That's
fucking
pretty cool.
Great, dude. Gentlemen, by the way, quick side note. Did you see today that HBO is going to be bringing us a Last of Us series?
I did.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have personally not watched Chernobyl, but I have heard good things.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've watched Chernobyl, so I got to go back and revisit.
Wait. I thought it said Chernobyl. Was Chernobyl the one where there was like the radioactive bear chasing them? It was like a found footage? Or no?
That was Chernobyl Diaries.
Chernobyl Diaries. Okay, thank you. Hell yeah.
Chad, DKB asked you a question in the comments.
Yeah, the next week's movie, Brody Kane, is Bordello of Blood.
Yeah.
It's a Tales from the Crypt movie.
Yes, it is.
We got a little who the hell's in it? Right in the beginning there. Corey Feldman, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Feldman,
dude.
yes. Thing.
Oh man, if we did that back to back with fucking
Lost Boys
2.
Tribe.
Hey, did you watch that yet, John?
I did finish it, and I will give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Now we're talking.
I will message Lance. He is actually in Gatlinburg, Tennessee right now on vacation. And I will message him.
Oh, nice.
He finally watched it, so maybe he can rethink his choice to withdraw his sponsorship from Gore N More.
That's right.
Seriously, come on.
Serious action after learning, John.
I have to say I'm a little disappointed because John's rating slightly tanks ours. It's no longer a perfect 5.
Also announced today, Evil Dead 4 got the official title called Evil Dead Now.
So wait, that was legit?
Yes.
Yo, that.
Because I've seen only
now that I can't
bringing
fucking
up
wait
that it was rumors, but
yeah, it's legit.
Really?
So now my question is, will this tie into the remake?
I think it'll tie into the TV show.
I would actually like to
dude,
see it tie into the remake because the remake I loved.
It was a really good, really good movie.
As far as remake reboots go,
why can't we just have?
I want
Ash
both, dude.
Just walk in.
Why can't you could have both, man? I mean, if
like a really super dark version of it.
Yeah, because Ash showed up technically at the end of the remake.
Hell yeah, he did.
Yeah, this is true.
You know what?
Then let's just assume that's what it is.
I was the only one in theater who stood up and wooed during that scene. And I was so pissed off at everybody else in that fucking theater.
Well, because everybody else in that theater are fucking scared out of their fucking mind because of the bloodbath they just watched.
Dude, that
movie
is
is shit. I haven't even showed my kid that. There's a vine rape scene. Like, what the fuck?
There's a vine rape scene in the first one, too.
Yeah.
My uncle took me to see that, and afterwards he looks at me and goes, "What the hell did you have me watch?"
Bro, I was on the edge of my seat the whole fucking time, dude. Just
it was
oh
really,
my god,
it was really intense. I enjoyed every second of it. I figured with it being a remake, it wouldn't be any good. Here's how good it is. That movie came out in what, 2013, and we're still talking about it.
Yeah,
dude.
One of my.
Go
ahead, Johnny. Go ahead, Johnny.
I was gonna say that end scene alone, dude. When it starts raining blood, that whole scene is so fucking hardcore, dude. I love it.
I really love the music in that scene because it was like a fire whistle going off.
Dude, that was my phone background for like a year and a half of just her fucking chainsawing that fucking thing in half in front of the burning cabin.
One of my favorite,
awesome fucking
one of my favorite scenes ever is the girl who's on the in the basement steps, and you see her crawling up on her, and she takes the knife and splits her tongue in two. Like, come on, that is gross. I love it. Oh.
I don't know if that or the broken glass in the face was worse. I don't know. The glass is pretty bad.
Listen, I think I'd rather have broken glass on my face than somebody cut my tongue in half.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a while since something made me turn my face. I'd say the last thing that made me turn my face was that Fury's kill. The face removal.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the slow face removal really.
I still haven't seen that.
It's brutal.
Is it still on Shudder?
I think
it is. Yeah. I think it's exclusive, I believe.
Yeah, it's also on Walmart on DVD. Sellouts.
Yeah. It's all good, dude. But anything else, gentlemen?
I got nothing.
Like I said, Scream Factory announced.
Oh yes.
The
Event Horizon
released today.
Yes.
I also had the guy who is writing the complete history of the Ghoulies in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre books on Rabbit Hole last week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love the Ghoulies movies.
Gremlin Eve Painter is his name. I will not say that again because it's long as fuck and I busted on him enough for it already. It was literally a roast of authors. But no, it was really cool. This guy pretty much tried to write a magazine summarizing all the Ghoulies movies and comics all into one. And then that failed. But he managed to send a copy to a publisher, and a publisher's like, this is actually not terrible. So we could probably use this kid and make money off this kid. So they started giving him jobs, which has now led into him writing those 2 books. So the guy's pretty cool. He is British, so he's got that going for him. But other than that, solid guy. Awesome working with him, and I hope we get to work with him a little bit more in the future.
Cool.
I mean, he asked me what my thoughts on Ghoulies was. I said kind of like a generic Gremlins, and he did not like that answer. But let's be honest, that's what it is. He's like, well, they're in production at the same time, and Mick finally put one in there and was like, just because it's in production at the same time doesn't mean that it's not copied from each other, because you can stop production at any time.
Yes.
So
good shit.
Since we're on that subject, what's the best Gremlins ripoff to you guys?
Ooh.
Oh man,
I always thought Critters was pretty fucking great.
I've always loved Critters. I saw that in the theaters.
Here's a good question. Of all the shitty horror films and all the shitty sequels in the land, what is the best space adaptation of a franchise? I'm going to say Jason X.
It's really the only one.
I do love
Leprechaun,
Jason X.
Hellraiser
Bloodline wasn't very good.
I haven't seen those.
The version we saw wasn't very good.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Jason X. I do love Jason X. I'm not saying there's not a better one, but I do love Jason X.
Dracula 2000.
I still haven't seen that.
That goes into space. I've never seen it.
On a fucking spaceship, dude.
I don't know, dude. I've never seen it.
Johnny Rico as Van Helsing.
Really?
It's been a while since I watched that too.
Wow. Who the hell was
there? Haven't been too many franchises that went to space.
I just named 4.
Other than that, can you rename?
I want 10.
I bet you if we look it up, we could probably find a bunch.
I mean, I know there was like a random
Costello went to space.
There you go.
That was in Mars.
Went to Mars. Why the fuck couldn't have it in Costello?
Wasn't there?
Go to Mars.
They're busy fighting the Universal monsters.
Okay, fair enough.
No, but Abbott and Costello did go to Mars. It's a movie.
There we go.
Go to Mars.
See?
Was Hercules in space at one point too?
Probably.
Lou Ferrigno one.
Yeah, Hercules Against the Moon Men, I think it was called, or something like that.
Yeah. There you go.
Jason X the win for me because I haven't seen
Hellraiser for this one.
So I've only seen Jason X and Leprechaun, and Leprechaun was. So.
The only thing that was good about it was that queen, whatever she was.
I'd much rather watch
that in space.
What's that?
I'd be okay with like an Evil Dead in space.
That would be trippy as fuck.
That'd be hilarious.
Isn't that supposed to be the next Machete movie? Machete in space.
Machete in space.
I just really want to see Ash say groovy and then kick the airlock open and suck a bunch of deadites out into space. That'd be funny as hell.
So, if they're making a fourth movie, is this direct continuation from the series? Did you say that?
Hello!
Hey, Hannah.
Hello.
Hi.
It like I said, it looks like it. We don't know anything for sure. All we can do is speculate. So I'd like to say it's a sequel to the reboot, but I also like to say it's a sequel to Army of Darkness. So,
And I'm going to say one last thing. I hope, randomly enough, Sam Raimi brings in Ash to Doctor Strange for some reason or another. Just if it's a little montage to it or something.
It could happen because there was a Army of Darkness Marvel Zombies crossover.
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. I have.
Yeah.
Awesome. And it's funny that Doctor Doom is the savior of it pretty much at the end.
Yeah, but then we got cheated because they kind of set up a Marvel Werewolves thing that never happened.
Zombie
Right?
The tits.
Give us the fucking because that was pretty much, I feel like, a nod to the 90s Wolverine toy where they made him like a werewolf.
Wolverine!
Or the whole Captain America as a werewolf story.
Ooh.
Captain America is a werewolf?
Uh-huh.
Was.
I don't know if I know that one.
It's one of the series lowest points.
I'll take it.
Low point.
All righty.
Hey, Chad,
Well,
did
gentlemen.
you hear the looters broke into the Cleveland Browns Stadium and stole the Super Bowl trophies? Boom! There we go.
Wow.
I did see that. Maybe next they'll go to the Buffalo Sabres Stanley Cup Championship.
Oh, okay. So that's about it. Nothing else to talk about here, guys. Next we got Bordello of Blood with Feld Dog, and then the week after that we have
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Ooh.
Chad pick,
That
of
is my
course.
pick.
It's underwater. It's wet.
Yes.
It's Chad. So I don't think we have anything else.
No, I
I
think
think that's
about
it for today, gentlemen.
I think
Yes.
so.
Okay, guys. So this is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, signing off.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Christmas, saying, see you next time, bitches.
This is Big John D saying, see you later, Gorehounds.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Among, saying, I'll kill you fucks later.